your
jumlah.
long-term objectives? What is your
Okey,
marketing
aduh,
plan? How are you going to operate your business? What's your strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats? What is your startup financial requirements, your action plan? Any reasonable question would be good. So definitely go through this and take a look at these questions. But in addition to this, like I say, this is a business plan. Take a look at this. You can download this from the, in here, this is the book on real estate. Here's the book on anybody can be successful. Here's a book on how to work wisely and efficiently. This is my PPT. And if you keep going through it, this is a real business plan. So you take a look at this business plan and try to make the same type of information for you. And now I'm going to show you an example of more details of what is in a business plan. We'll talk about that soon. I hope that answers your questions. Any other questions? Thank you.
I'm confident that I have a good business plan, but until now for 3 years I cannot make it in writing. And I think that the biggest problem to me is how to have money to
Start?
yeah.
Can you show me your business plan? You have it written down? Not yet? No, there we go, not yet. One of the biggest problems is people will have ideas in your head and get really excited. I want to do it, but you didn't write down these details. You need to write down a business plan. I'm going to jump through a bunch of different details. Why should you stay? How many people have a written business plan like these papers? Can I see a show of hands? How many people have a plan written down about your business? Anybody? One person, two people, 3 people, 4. All of you want to do business, but only 4 have something written down? Next question. How many pages is yours? How many pages is your business plan?
About 5 pages. Actually, I don't know exactly.
Okay, 5, it's a start. Who else had another business plan? How many pages is yours? 29 pages. Great. How many pages is yours? 3 pages. How many pages should a business plan be? So this is the business plan that we're going through. It's, as you can see here, 36 pages, but there's a cover also. So you have the table of contents, that doesn't count. You need an executive summary that we talked about, the highlights for the company summary, how you're going to own the company, the startup summary, startup costs, more information about startup funding. So I'm going to go through all of this in a little bit more detail soon. I'm just showing you the basic concept here. These are financial details at the end. And once you're finished presenting all of the financials, then it's also helpful to have your resume. Make sure you know, are you qualified or experienced to do it? Or do you need to market yourself and partner with somebody else that has different skills to help you? Maybe she has the land for getting vegetables, fresh fruit. Maybe you have the marketing skills, but you're not good at accounting. Maybe she's better at accounting. Maybe you can work together, the 3-way partnership. Having your resume will help you identify those details. So this is an example of the business plan. Again, we took a look at 3 or 4 different people, and we had 4 pages, we had 3 pages, we had one person that was 29 pages. A business plan should almost always be from 20 to 35 pages. If it's less than 20 pages, you're definitely missing something. 20 to 35 pages is good. Your business plan might be very, very good. If it's only 3, You got a lot of work to do. So go through this and read some of the details, start researching details. This shows you not only this business plan, but inside here there's 2 different business plans. And I can show you more business plans in that website. Start finding out what other people are doing. Grow together, share your ideas. The more you think about it, the more you practice talking about it, the better you're going to get at it. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is make sure you get up to the 20 to 30 pages. So what's included there? We already have the market analysis. We already have information about the industry analysis. Who's working there? Who are the big players? What are they doing? Can you work with them? What is their advantage? What's your advantage? How can you work together? That's the SWOT analysis. Your strengths, their weaknesses, can you match together? Your competition, the buying patterns. The whole idea of what's your strategy? How are you going to implement your strategy to start your business? What exactly is your product? So many people will say, I'm doing this, and I want to be a customer. I love food, but I still don't know what you're selling. I've given guesses 3 times. Mangoes, bananas, I still didn't hear. Be very, very careful. What exactly is your product? And understand you probably have competitors. So go check, how is your competitor doing it? You can start by taking their business plan. What is your competitive edge? What will make me as a customer stop going to where I have been buying for 10 years, stop doing this business, and start giving you my business? What's your competitive edge? Why will the customers come to you? What's your marketing strategy? And you must learn about social media analytics. Everybody knows Facebook. You can put a sign in Facebook, but that's not really good business. You must know how to properly use Facebook. And those details are with analytics. For example, if I just jump through 100 slides, Facebook analytics is discussed. Where is it here? Over here. So everybody knows anything that you type on your phone, anything you type on a computer, it is saved on internet land in the clouds. It's called big data. The unprecedented growth of information. You delete something, you go to a website, people know you checked there. Even though you delete where you're going or your cookies, it's still easy to find you were there. It's information about anything, the big data. Everybody knows the internet, basically in every country on the world, it started around 1998 and became very, very popular. Whether it's Korea or whether it's China, the time that the internet started to grow is about the same. But each country is different. China uses this and this. These social media programs. Versus Korea uses other social media programs. KakaoTalk. Here, you use Facebook, which is popular, but not in China. You use YouTube, which is not in China. And you might use Zalo and Viber and some other programs that other people won't. You must know these things. As foreigners, you must know what your customers are going to use. Next, there's a variety of them. Know what they are. Whether you start with YouTube, but in other countries they use UQ, or you have Twitter, and you need to use like Weibo, Facebook, or Renren. Understand there's many different possible social media programs you should use. Find out what your best possible customers are. Who is the perfect customer? Not just buying one, but maybe somebody buying a truckload of fruit for a whole school or a hospital. And then try to find out what do those types of customers use and become a specialist in that. How? You all know that Google is big, Facebook is big. I'm not going to bore you with those details. But I will make sure you understand SRC. You think you know something, but it's more important to understand what the customer knows. Your self-reliant, relying on yourself, that means you will have problems. That's the criteria for failure. You must know what other people use. If you put a sign or a picture in Facebook, who's going to see it? You have a picture of your banana tree in Facebook. Who's going to see it? Your good friends, your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, whatever, your mom, your dad. I'm a customer, I want to buy a banana tree. I am not going to see it because I don't look at her Facebook unless she uses the analytics programs. The analytics programs tells you anybody that's searching for a banana tree, where are they, who are they, and can put that picture in front of them. So you get the better marketing. There's many different social media programs. For example, Vietnam is huge, much, much bigger than Canada. Canada has almost no people, 30 million people. United States, 300 million people. Altogether, 450 million people. There's more people using QQ in China than everybody in North America. Sina Weibo, 400 million people using that. These people are usually low-income, young people, instant messenger. This, Sina Weibo, is higher income, sophisticated, educated, university-trained people. WeChat, the social messaging, social sharing. Facebook, Ren, classmate-based, teenagers, online, like Coke ads, Adidas popular. And then there's the Douban. There's many different social media programs. You must find who's the best possible customer. And what do they use? And specialize in that. You know, in Facebook, you can put a picture. You can try to do it perfectly. You can have information about your banana trees. You can make nice smiles and say bananas are wonderful. Have a link to talk about how Wikipedia says bananas are great. You can use it for breakfast or sex or whatever. You can have a lot of information. Make sure it can work with mobile phones. Be available if somebody has a question, if I want to buy it. Make sure that you can have likes, comments, shares, respond to that. Engage if somebody says something, if somebody gives you a like, send them a note saying thanks. Why do you like it? What makes you like bananas? Maybe they're a customer. Include images. Have this. So we've gone through there. What's the problem? This is showing you how to make a perfect Facebook post. But what's the problem? The problem is only your close friends and your mom is going to see this, not new customers. Same thing for Google+. You can use these hashtags and tag, find fancy topics, use pictures and good images, find the communities that talk about these things, interact with commenters. There's ways that you can do better social media. This is how you can do the same things with Twitter. How you can format it, how you can mention things, how you can retweet things, shorten URLs. Details like that will help you. Here are some secrets for when you should post your social media advertisements. You want to post your banana trees or your fruit, fresh fruit. It says for Facebook, these are the best times. These are the worst times. Twitter, Pinterest, Google, LinkedIn. So these things help you. But again, what you know is nice. But what the customer knows is more important. What if your customer for fresh fruit is in New York? These times don't work. Your time at 1 p.m. is his time at 1 a.m. So you must think not what you like, what the customer in New York likes. He's going to want 1 p.m. his time, which is 1 a.m. your time. So understand that customer details. More importantly, I'm going to skip through some of this. How many people use Google Insights or Google Analytics? Anybody use Google Insights or Google Analytics? Nobody? Wow.
Even I don't. I just learned about it right now.
You want to sell what? Tell me what fruit you want. Mangoes, bananas.
Fresh vegetable.
Okay, carrots.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's say, so you're selling carrots. At least now I know what you're doing. For example, you said food, fresh food. I don't know if it's a cow steak or a mango. At least now I know it's at least carrots. Let's say you want to sell carrots in Ho Chi Minh. You know Ho Chi Minh, you can do well. But if you really want to grow, you might want to start selling carrots in China or in New York. Well, this program will tell you how to do it. For example, if you're selling cars. If you want to sell cars, you can check here, cars, vehicles. That's your topic. So anybody that used the smartphone or the internet and typed in anything about a car or an Audi or Mercedes or driving will show up here. Everything they typed, this program knows. And if you want to narrow it down, just look in China, it can do that. If you want to check just in Beijing, it will tell you what these people want to know. And it tells you, nobody really cares. They care a little bit about popularity, a little bit about quality, but most people care about price. So you need to do marketing on price. And if you click on here, it will tell you the price of the carrot, or the price of the carrot soup, or the price of the farmer to make the carrot and the options, etc. But then let's say you now want to start doing business in a different place, like United States. And you can pick any city, like New York or LA. It will tell you those people, they also like price, but you must also do marketing with safety. And you do marketing with warranty, and do a little bit of marketing talking about quality. These tell you what are the words you must use to catch the better customers, anywhere in the world. Again, this is called an analytics program or an insights program. Facebook is the same. If you just put your picture, your close friends and your mom sees it, but new customers don't. So you must know this Facebook analytics tells you those details. And it will tell you how many page likes you have. Are more people liking it? Are people farther away outside of your home looking at it? How much are they engaged? Total page likes over time. How many people are looking at it? How many comments are you having? How many people are hiding it, don't want to hear about carrots? How many people think that it's a spam? If you're doing something that other people get really angry at, you should know that and stop doing that and do things that people like. So you can follow that stuff. If we keep going, how many people know how to use this? If you don't, here is your answer. Use YouTube and search for YouTube Analytics. Search for Facebook Analytics. It will show you videos of how to use it. It will tell you how you can make a YouTube video. Use your phone, make a video. I have carrots, they're for sale here, come talk to me. And it will tell you, number one, that video is free to make, but it will tell you how you can make money using those videos, even though it's free. How you can get customers to stay and want to watch your video. How you can get customers excited. It will teach you those details. Next, this is even better. Sorry I jumped away from our business plan talk. There's 200 slides. I think some of you are going to get angry. You're allowed to leave anytime you want. I'm not going to cry if you stand up and start walking out. I'm going to keep talking about this until the security guard kicks us out, maybe. But almost all analytics programs or insights programs will tell you how to go beyond mom or your friend looking at your Facebook and how to get the other people. For example, you're doing some sort of business on Facebook now, and some people are looking at it, but then all of a sudden, do you know how many people saw your Facebook today? How many people saw your Facebook today? Not liked it, just saw it. Do you know that? Or are you guessing? Well, guessing doesn't help, right? We all know this Facebook site over here. How many people saw this? You don't know. How many people are here? 120 people? don't know. But the computer programs know. When you check this, your IP address is recorded. That big data is recorded. It can go in and show how many people looked at it, how long you looked at it, what you looked at the most, or how fast you left. That is what the analytics does. For example, maybe nobody was looking at it, but then one day a lot of people looked at it. This program tells you, look, this day you got a lot more people. What were you doing with that carrot? Were you chopping it into a carrot soup? Did you make it into a carrot thing? Did you use the carrot for sex? I don't know. But they do. It will tell you that you made a funny post from socialfresh.com, and that's what everybody liked. So you must do more of these things. I hope many of you don't speak English well, because I'm saying very bad words now. Any questions? Can I get a show of, can you please help me in Vietnamese? Ask if anybody wants to have a summary or ask questions in Vietnamese. I feel bad that I'm not speaking in Vietnamese.
Thầy hỏi là mọi người có câu hỏi là muốn tóm tắt cái phần mà thầy đã trình bày không ạ? Tóm tắt đi chứ. Tóm tắt hả?
People said that we need the summary.
Need a summary? Okay. Good luck with that. Don't summarize the carrot thing, but summarize the social media analytics.
Yes. I just summarize some key points.
Thank you.
Thầy giới thiệu một số cái công cụ về mạng xã hội cho mình, chẳng hạn như là Facebook, chẳng hạn như là YouTube, chẳng hạn như là Google hay là Twitter. Twitter thì không có phổ biến ở Việt Nam. Thì một số công cụ đó nó sót cái công cụ là analysis, tức là công cụ mà phân tích cái hành vi của người tiêu dùng á. Tức là vào những công cụ đó mình sẽ thêm được đó là bao nhiêu người sẽ like cái trang của mình, bao nhiêu người view trang của mình, bao nhiêu người interact, chẳng hạn như comment cái trang của mình hoặc là những cái bài của mình, thì mình sẽ biết được là cái nội dung nào mà người tiêu dùng người ta thích, mà mình nên focus vào những cái nội dung đó cho những cái lần tiếp theo. Thì mình nên sử dụng những công cụ chẳng hạn như là Google có Google Insight for Search, YouTube có YouTube Analytics, Facebook nó cũng có phần Insight, thì mình có thể xem đó, mình sẽ biết được hành vi của người tiêu dùng.
What page is that on here? Sorry, most of you have the same. Some people have words here. That's a little bit older. If you don't have words here, that's a newer one that has more Vietnamese in it. And so we are on page close to the end. This is page 17, and the exact page we're looking on is page 18, talking about these analytics programs. I encourage you to check these details, read these details, and go through them at home. We won't have time to talk about everything. It's already been 3 hours, I've thought. I'm shocked you're still listening to me. So, we know this will tell you what is good. You must do more of what's good. At the same time, maybe you're doing good business, but then you stop. It will tell you, oh my God, maybe nobody wants information about that carrot joke. Stop doing that carrot joke. This will tell you why you lost customers. For example, this was a holiday, it was a weekend, nobody was looking at you because it's a business program. So do less of this, do more of this. It will also tell you, where are those customers? In your Facebook, you have Facebook? Would you know if I checked it? No, not unless you have the analytics programs. It will tell you if people are in California or Texas, Illinois, Georgia, or if they're from the England, United Kingdom, or India, or Canada. It will tell you where exactly your customers are. If you have lots of customers here, you should focus on making those customers happy. Start selling to those customers. What are those customers interested in? Some of the customers, the most unique interests, they're interested in the marketing information or leadership or startups. This is an example of my type of Twitter. Obviously, because me being a management professor, they're interested in these things. Or the idea that I talked about the technology or business and finance, entrepreneurship. So it will tell you what your customers are interested in, and you don't talk too much about this, you talk more about this, or you talk most about this. It tells you how to do your advertising, what your customers want. Your idea is nice, but this is what the world wants. There are other programs that will teach you how to get all of the email addresses of people that are looking for this stuff. It's not that hard to find every email address of the people that are searching for these things, and you can send your carrot picture directly to them. It's not just Facebook or Twitter. Each country has different things. If you want to work in Korea, for example, Korea has Naver programs, Naver searches.
But I don't know.
There are versions of this in English. You can translate this. If you want to work in Korea, you're going to have to learn to work what the customers want. Same thing whether it's in China. Most customers, most people in the world are in China. I'm not talking, do you like them or do you not like them? I'm just teaching you how to do business. If the customers are there, they're not going to be using YouTube because YouTube and Facebook is not in China. They're going to be using this. So if you want to sell to customers in China, you must know things like this. If you want to sell to customers in Korea, you must know Korean people definitely use Naver and Kakao. If you don't know how to use it, that's your choice. Are you going to learn or not? If you learn it, your business will grow much better. If you hire somebody that can do it, if you partner with somebody that can do it, your business will grow better. So these types of things will definitely help you. I can go on for a long time talking about how to do social media marketing well. What are some tips for it? It's in here. The tips, I've already translated some of these, how to use social media. I'm not going to read them. You can read them already. More social media tips. You can check these things. Also remember, some people worry it's hard to get a customer. How many customers do you have for your carrots now? Maybe not so many. How hard is it to get somebody to look at it? How hard is it to get a customer looking at your carrots? Is it hard to get one customer? Maybe not so much. 10 customers, 100 customers, you can do that, right? You can get 100 people looking at your carrots. Could you get 1,000 people? 100,000 people? Probably. How many customers did he get looking at it? 2.6 billion people looked at his YouTube video. It costs nothing. You can make a video and you can get hundreds of thousands or 2.6 billion people looking at it if you know how. There are ways to teach you how to do it. For example, change the image quickly. Keep the message the same. Doesn't really matter what you say. Most of you, I speak Korean, I understand, but you probably don't speak Korean. You don't know what he's saying. It doesn't matter what you say, it matters how you do it, the management. Change the background. 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Those things are kind of important. People have a short thinking span, attention span. And try to make it controversial. Can people argue about it? Can people debate about it? Is it good to look at somebody's bum? If this person's if this is a student here and I'm looking at your bum, that's not good, right? You're not allowed to do that. But if you do it, people are going to argue. Is it good or is it bad? If you argue with me, you get a little bit more excited. Then maybe you will go outside and talk to somebody else about it, so I have more people talking about my carrots. That idea of, are you supposed to be partying with girls? Well, what if they're old girls? Are you supposed to have famous real estate? Is it supposed to be in high price areas with many people or the cheaper areas? Do you need that? Is it supposed to be a real estate here in a toilet? He's saying his office is here. You know, that thing gets people talking about it. It can help get a lot more customers. So there's ways to do that. Again, there's so many things to talk about. I'm not going to talk about all of these things. If you want to learn about anything, analytics programs, social media analytics programs, how to do marketing, I encourage you, I'm supposed to say, come to RMIT, pay lots of tuition and get all these great professors. I have to say that people are going to hit me if I don't. But you can also learn for free online. Many of my classes are on the internet for free. You can see how I teach. Maybe you don't like me, I'm an ugly guy. Maybe you want to go and watch an MIT class, or a Harvard class, or a Berkeley class. Many of these classes are free on the internet. It's called edX, www.edx.org. You can watch courses in globalization, or how to do science and cooking, the age of globalization, how to be innovative, how to work with solar energy. This is edX. This is another one called Coursera. They have courses in many languages. English, Chinese, Spanish, French, Russian, Portuguese, Turkish. Keep going down, maybe they have courses in Vietnamese. You can learn about many different things. This place, in all languages, they only have 647 courses you can take. They say they're the biggest in the world. They say they're the best in the world. But it's American. All Americans say they're the biggest and the best in the world. But they only have 647 courses. This course doesn't say they're the biggest in the world. They don't say they're the best in the world. But they have something like 3,000 courses. This is the Indian National Program for Technology Enhanced Learning, NPTEL, where you can take a course in almost anything. And this is the actual course. Lecture 1, Lecture 2, it's talking about management by objectives, organizing an organization, coordinating, communicating 1, communicating 2. You want to go to this class, click on the class, and it will tell you in the class where exactly you are. And it will show you a video about it. There's 15 minutes talking about learning objectives, 15 minutes talking about the concept of marketing. You can click on this and see what they talk about. And you can download the video yourself or watch it on YouTube. So you can learn about anything you want, how to start your business, how to market it for free online. This is my favorite. I suggest you go here first. This is Allison. It's an Irish program. You can get free certificates or diplomas in almost anything. It's good for students, teachers, employers, publishers. If you are a teacher, you can use this. You can get a diploma in operations management, a diploma in human resources, nursing, project management, health, safety, whatever you want. You can get a diploma for free. What subjects? Take a look at this for a second. Anything you're interested in, you can study and learn and get a certificate for free. You in 96, lady 96. What are you interested in? What do you want to learn about? What's your business interest? Yes? Yes? Miss 96, yes.
I come here to I want to learn experience from others, and my business plan is I want to business can you translate me một cái kinh doanh tổng hợp I mean is it a combination between coffee and Liz foreign.
Coffee and what?
Liz foreign. I mean,
Em nói tiếng Việt
ta kinh doanh cà phê á, người ta sẽ kinh doanh chung á là một căn phòng cho thuê á, phòng họp á. Dạ.
So you might, thank you for that introduction, thank you very much. You might be interested in watching a course, how to do presentation skills, how to do project management, a variety of things. Almost all of you might want to watch here. If you click on here, it will show you, I don't know, maybe 100 different courses you can take, and you can get a certificate in entrepreneurial skills, entrepreneurship certificate or diploma for free. So there's almost anything you're interested in, you can take courses here. This is just a digital library of many different things. So thank you, you can sit down. I was just trying to check. What are you interested in? If you have questions, there's answers here. Khan Academy has very short videos most of the time. You want to learn how to make something or do the accounting, there's videos here that's very, very short. And this is one of the very, very famous businesses. He's very, very successful. He is definitely a millionaire. How did he start his business? This guy was just a regular student. He got a job. His niece wasn't so smart. She had problems with math. He was good at math. He started on his weekends, he goes home to teach his niece how to do the math homework. Teaching. He was driving back and forth a lot. And he finally realized that this is crazy. Let's just make a video and send you the video. That video, just by accident, got viewed by thousands of people. And he started to make more videos and more videos. And then that niece liked it, the niece's friends started watching it, and other people started watching it. He liked teaching people, so he made more and more videos. One day, he was walking on the street. After his first video, he eventually got 10,000 new users watching, then 100,000 people looking at it. Then he was just walking on the street one day, and a stranger said, "Hey, I saw you make that video. You're Mr. Khan, right?" "Yeah, who are you?" "I am the mother of a son that loves your videos. My son has a learning disability. He can't learn, he can't talk very well, but he loves your videos. And you were the only way that he could learn these things." And this stranger gave him, here is $10,000. And he was like, wow. He was like jumping up and down. And she's like, "Really? Why are you so excited? I thought you probably have many people giving you donations like this." "No, it's the first time ever." "Really? Come back here." That same lady, same day, gave him $110,000. Just a stranger, because he was making those YouTube videos, using the social media to promote himself. Start promoting yourself. Eventually, he got up a while ago. He's got 1.9 billion people looking at, having their problem solved. 12,000 of his videos are in other languages, 28 other languages. So understand the importance of social media. We can keep going through. This is showing you, there's many. Allison, Harvard has online courses. NPTL in India, MIT, Japan, iVersity in Germany, Khan Academy, Code Academy. You want to learn programming or computers? This is a great program.
Remit?
Sorry?
RMIT.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm gonna read it. Is there any RMIT people here? It's a good school. I have to look at it. Are you trying to get me killed here? Yes, study English. But these are, if you want to learn languages. If my English is too hard to understand, I agree. I have gone here to try to learn Vietnamese. This can teach you any language skills. TED.com just teaches you about many different things. There's a variety of programs you can learn about anything online. So try to learn about these things. They're from many different countries. So I'm going to skip talking about that and get back to the business plans. We're still about we started talking here. I just skipped and I was talking about online courses, page 117 to 127. We talked about the analytics, 96 to 116, so we've covered some of that. I'm going to talk a little bit more about this Daily Perk business plan. Finish this, and then I'll give you guys a break. And you guys can meet on another time, practice developing this stuff, and then maybe in the third meeting we can come back and I'll go through more of it later. I'm not going to go through everything now, I just want to give you a taste. Before I get back into this, any other questions? No? Yes, we have a question.
Before go to the business plan, I think we have much more business idea. So how can I evaluate which is the good business idea to come to the business plan with many details like this?
Start by listing what are the questions. Try to write down what are 50 serious, important questions about your business. What is your product? What is your price? Who is your customer? How will you get the customer? That's only 5 questions. Keep writing more questions and start writing down the answers. What's the difference between your competition? Who is your competition? That's 2 more questions. Who's your biggest competitor? Why will somebody go to you and stop going there? Just start writing down 100 questions or 50 questions, any questions, and start writing it down. So we will show you what is in a business plan. You have examples of business plans that I printed for you. They're in the Facebook group. As she said, just look at their business plan and modify it, change it for your business. Whether it's carrots or banana trees or whatever. What was your business?
The service for company accounting and
Accounting services.
Yes.
Okay, great. Another thing related to that, in addition to social media analytics, in addition to learning how to learn about anything, are you aware of elance.com? You can hire accountants or anybody to do almost anything from the internet from anywhere in the world. You can hire a Canadian person to do it for $20, $30, $60, $100 an hour, or you can hire somebody to write down your website for like $2 an hour or $3 an hour. And that website's called elance.com. Why I talk about it is you might want to have Elance and hire other accountants to do accounting for you, and you specialize in the marketing to get some of that done. So there's programs like that that would do some of those things. There's also people, if you want, are people interested in that? If people are interested in that, that is described here. Some people are interested in how to get money. So if you want to get money, I can teach you about how to get money to start your business, either through grants, which there's a lot of information I can talk about that. Kickstarter.com, you can start your own website to get money. GoFundMe.com, givealittle.co, New Zealand, PureCharity.com. These are all websites that can help give funding for you. But the next, this is where you can hire anybody to work for you at almost any price. Or you can also put your company here. If you're an accountant, you should have your website and information in here to find customers that want you to do accounting for them. So Upwork.com or Elance.com is where you can get customers or hire people to work for you. For example, this person is from North America and they cost $22 per hour. This guy is from a different area, he costs $12 per hour. Other people could cost $3, $2 per hour. Elance.com. There's a variety, many different people. How much would it cost if you want to hire somebody that has a PhD, an MBA, and business experience, and they speak English? How much do you think that would cost? How much would I cost an hour?
Free.
Free? Right now, free. He's paying for the bills. He's a nice guy. You need to like go out and buy him lots of beers. But I have hired people with PhDs, MBAs in English for $3 an hour. Famous university professors, $3 an hour at an Indian university. So this place can help you find people like that to work with. So this is elance.com. I hope that helps you with your question. Any other questions before I get back into this? Yes. You did. It's already there. All of this is already in the Facebook group. Any other questions? No? How many people want to leave soon? Can you show me your fingers? 1 finger means you want to leave in 10 minutes. 2 fingers, 20 minutes. 3 fingers, 30 minutes. 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Can you show me how many? You want to stay here for another, like, more than 2 hours? Show me your fingers. One finger is fine. How long do you want to stay? I would like to have a group photo with people before people start leaving or we get kicked out. So for a short break, if somebody wants to go get a drink or go to the bathroom, you can do that. Otherwise, can people come up to the front and take a group picture? And then we'll continue after this, like, another 2-minute break. Can everybody take a break?